you hear all these pledges of money, being made, and it sounds great on the, on the top line and the headlines. But then the question is, where is this money going? Like, what is it going to go to? Are we building more bridges, dams? What are we doing with this? So it's a lot of money, and where is it going? The problem is we don't have enough projects to feed into this. And what we need to do is develop projects. And that's what we're trying to do at WWF, and I think Ian as well. And what we want to do is generate projects to have, this type of money channeled into. And so that brings me to the point of, this is where financial institutions can get involved. But the one thing to keep in mind, and I think this was brought up in the initial opening statement, but also through what Ian had said as well, but that, if you look at, if we just take a look at where the environmental risks and what people perceive as the highest risk to on a global scale, the environment tops all of that. And then you also have societal concerns that are just behind that. And those are indirectly related to environmental issues. So we have, major environmental problems to solve here, and we have to start getting money going into this. So the other point that I would say that Ian had made on the basically on investment gaps. Well, yes, that's true. There are investment gaps, but what we need to do is get some of that money that we currently need going into projects, and this is where we can get the financial institutions involved. Now, there's a lot of work being done, globally. I would say the majority of it that I see is it's advocacy driven, or it's greening the finance sector, right? And that's very important work that needs to be done. And we need more of everything. We need carbon prices. We need more regulations. Yes, we have to have all of that in place, or else it's never going to happen. We can't just rely on the private sector to do this. But the one thing that we do need is more investment into the actual projects that we're doing, the actual dirt being moved type projects on the ground.